Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I cannot believe it's Friday already, and that means one thing and one thing only. We're going to dollar cost average into the crypto market. We've been doing this for well over a year now. We're going to build a really strong crypto portfolio. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the portfolio in the comments below, but let's waste no time. Let's go. So we've got a new camera now, and we're in 4K apparently, or at least I'm trying to upgrade the visual aspect of the channel. So if you like that, hit the like button and subscribe to support us as we build out a fantastic crypto portfolio, at least in my opinion anyway. And you can let me know your thoughts and opinions on the portfolio in the comments below. But we've got about 13.5% in Chainlink. We've got almost 9% in Solana, over 8.5% in ETH. XRP's at just over 8%, yeah. And then we've got, AVAX, SUI, DREP, Hashgraph, Ondo, ADA, XLM, APT, which is Aptos, Algorand, World Mobile, Injective, just to list a few. And look, overall, I think as portfolios go, I think this is a well-rounded crypto portfolio, but you can let me know if you agree or disagree. I think that, 58% of our plays are in L1s. I do think L1s are going to be the ones that really do, take off and do really well. We've got some decentralized finance with Chainlink, which is oracles, right? And without an oracle, the blockchain technology, smart contracts just don't operate as they need to. And then we've got Ondo for our real world asset play. XRP in there as well, real world asset tokenization with Stellar Lumens. And we've got some deep in there and some AI. So I think this is a pretty well-rounded portfolio. We are going to add a new altcoin to this particular portfolio. Now, I'm all for trying to make this portfolio grow. And look, it's definitely worth staking. So if you can stake Chainlink, Solana, some Ethereum, XRP, ADA, and so on. Like, for example, we've got the Cheeky Cryptos stake pool, got 7.4 million ADA delegated already to our stake pool. It's not the biggest in the world, but that means that you can take the 6.4% of your portfolio ADA, and you could delegate it to the Cheeky Crypto stake pool, and you earn staking rewards every epoch. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but we've been doing this over 5 years, and ultimately, it's always returned some ADA each epoch. Obviously, go check out the stats on the pool details. They are in the description of the video. Obviously, I can't guarantee that you're always going to get rewards from any stake pool, let alone our own. So do check out the stats. You can see what it's been returning, its history of returns, and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, before you do stake or invest, do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, because you do risk losing all of your crypto when you invest in or all of your money if you invest in crypto, right? So I want to just make sure that we're very upfront and honest about the risks. Contact a financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. So look, it looks like a really good opportunity to be dollar cost averaging into the crypto market, and it does, because we've had another pullback, right? We're down 1.33% for the total market cap of crypto globally, now sitting at $3.68 trillion, with Bitcoin at 109,547.70, down over 1%. Cardano's down 4.74% at 61 cent. But I do think that Litecoin, ranked 20th by market cap, down 4.47% in the last 24 hours at 93.97, presents really good value in the crypto market. Now, everybody talks, I say everybody, that's not true. A lot of people talk about Bitcoin being digital gold. Well, I'm going to put it out there. If that's the case, then Litecoin has got to be digital silver, right? And if we actually go have a look, the reasons why we could say that, right? There's only 84 million LTC max supply, right? When we look at Bitcoin, the max supply is 21 million, right? So, if Bitcoin can get to $109,000, then why can't Litecoin get to say $20,000? Like if it's the silver in the space, and I'm not the only one that's ever said that, right? But it does remind me a little bit. Let me just sort out this screen. It reminds me um, a little bit of like Ethereum before Ethereum did its run. I know that this is a completely different asset, but hear me out, right? If we go to 2020 and we look, we go to 2020. So where are we in 2019? You know, at $136. Look what it went on to do. Like I'm just going to put it out there. There's nothing stopping Litecoin doing something similar. So, I look at the portfolio. I think we've got a pretty well-rounded portfolio. Got a little bit of Bitcoin, but not much. I don't think Bitcoin is really where you're going to build generational level wealth. It's more where I'm going to store my wealth. I think that you're going to make money in altcoins. Like people might disagree with me, but once I've made a lot of money, I'm then going to put it into Bitcoin. At least that's how I view it, the way things are right now. So you can let me know if you agree or disagree. But let's get some Litecoin, right? So we're going to go to trade. We're going to go to spot. We're going to use Bitget for the exchange LTC to USDT. We're going to load that up. What I would say is we'll buy this now at market price, right? Let's buy 100%, $100.89 and click buy. Just get this done before the price shoots back up again. So we've gone and purchased that. We look at our history. We've bought just over one Litecoin. Let's get that on the portfolio. So let's add the transaction. LTC Litecoin. And there we go. We're going to click save. So we get that locked in. Like I'm not the only person that's been saying that Litecoin is potentially digital silver. Like I just think that actually this one's going to perform really well. Potentially also going to get a spot ETF. I think it's going to be pretty cool if that actually happens. And again, it's going to just help with people getting involved in Litecoin. So there's a lot to be excited about when it comes to Litecoin. For me, looks like it could be a really cool addition to the portfolio. We actually load up the portfolio now. We've actually got 1.79% of our portfolio in Litecoin. Really excited about this. The other thing that I'm really excited about is Unity nodes generate rewards by verifying the Telecom grid from your mobile phone. With Unity, anyone can earn crypto rewards directly from their mobile phone by verifying the global Telecom grid. Every verification call made through the Unity app installed on your mobile phone strengthens the network. And if you buy one Unity node, you get 200 licenses. You get some staked minutes network tokens, some staked world mobile token. They are locked for 24 months, those tokens. And the earning rewards, according to their calculator on their website, one Unity node, obviously, if you activate all 200 licenses and you operate those, you can earn up to $19,200 a month, according to the calculator. Obviously, these rewards depend on the network performance, market conditions, and operator activity. But, it wouldn't be right if I wasn't to highlight the opportunities that I see in this market. So I definitely wanted to do that. But I look at this portfolio, right? Litecoin now almost 2%. Want to get that to the 5% in line with a lot of these, and we're probably going to even these out a little bit more. The portfolio is down 26.95%. Now, I'm not concerned by this. It's an opportunity whilst we're down here to be dollar cost averaging some of the buys that we made. The average buy for Chainlink, for example, was $9.913. Solana 113, Ethereum 2,360. So we've made some pretty good, buys. Avalanche is one that we've made a bit of a loss on here. Same with Sui. So we could dollar cost average and lower our investments when it comes to some of these altcoins. So this is like the total value that we've put in. This is kind of where we're at the moment. I'm not too concerned, and a lot of people will be concerned at this point, thinking that we're in a bear market, the bull market is over. I don't believe that is the case. You can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, but I think we are going to see a really big bull run. I think going into 2026 is going to be a really positive time, but it doesn't feel like that, right? Retail aren't really here, and I do think that it's no longer going to be retail that pushes this market up. I think it's going to be institutional investments. It's going to be real world utility, real world companies, businesses coming onto the blockchain. That's where I kind of see the bull run coming from. And I think the spot ETFs are going to be what kicks that off, which is why we have such a exposure to altcoins that have the potential to get a spot ETF. So I think we're going to see big improvements in this portfolio. Obviously, it's not financial advice. If you follow along, you do so at your own risk. Take everything that I say with a pinch of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this all as entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. And, contact a financial advisor before making any final decisions. I hope you found today's video useful. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one.